It baffles me that we can put prices on these things to begin with. You know, who's decided that a GIF is worth like ridiculous amounts of money? Hi guys, girls, non-binds, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have not been before, welcome. You are in store for complete and utter amazement. Yeah, don't hold that against me. I thought I'd kickstart 2022 with a bit of an informational video all about NFTs. Now, I had no idea what the hell an NFT was up until a few weeks back. I've been researching them and kind of watching news feeds and articles all about them. And yeah, so I'm going to kind of share what I've learned, and hopefully it will kind of pique your curiosity to kind of look into these yourselves, and if it helps, great. That's kind of the aim of the channel, to kind of help and entertain, maybe, I don't know. So what is an NFT? So NFT stands for non-fungible token. What the hell is a non-fungible token, I hear you ask? Yeah, that's just the voices in my head. So a non-fungible token would be an original piece of content that is irreplaceable, basically. So there is only one. A great example of this would be the Mona Lisa, painted by Da Vinci. There is only one original Mona Lisa, and then there are copies and all that thing, but we're on about the original piece painted by Da Vinci. That would be classed as a non-fungible token. So what does that mean in this glorious techno advanced age? NFTs are basically taking the world by a silent storm. They are, as best as I can describe them, a digital piece of estate now, in the form of digital content, which kind of covers anything digital. It's very weird. Yes, it covers digital art, music, a lot of creative pieces of content out there, but it also covers posts, anything digital, basically, anything that was the original. An example of that, which blew my mind, to be honest, was a guy who set up Twitter. I don't know his name off the top of my head, so I'll drop it all in there. Yeah, his first tweet, like the actual tweet that he posted when he set up Twitter, sold for this amount of money. Another great wacky example of that is this meme sold for this amount of money. It's very, very bizarre, and I think that's kind of what lures you in, is the fact that these basic pieces of content, and I mean, it's digital content, it's very odd to me. Like, I like buying physical things, and if I'm collecting things, I definitely want to collect physical items. So yeah, it's very baffling, and the more you research into it, I think the weirder it becomes, just personally from my research. NFTs, they are currently, I think, traded on a platform called Ethereum. Now, Ethereum is also a digital wallet. It's a cryptocurrency, I believe. So you do need to have an account with Ethereum, and you do need to buy Ethereum money, cryptocurrency, to buy and sell NFTs. A very weird concept. It's, like I said, digital estate. There's still speculation around this whole NFT bandwagon trend thing. Some people are calling it a fad, some people are calling it like the new way to kind of take our money as people. Take our money in regards to making everything online and digital. I mean, I know myself, I use my card more than I actually carry hard cold cash. I rarely have cash on me. I probably had it like once or twice last year, and that's it. But for all of my payments, I use my card. So that is basically an electronic money that I've traded with over the years. So it's not a completely out there concept, this whole Ethereum cryptocurrency. So I can see that kind of taking off. It's the NFT part that's really throwing me. As a creative, I see the kind of the enticing factors where maybe you can put a piece of art out there, digital piece of art, and it will sell for ridiculous amounts of money. I think they're tailoring in this new factor where certain NFTs, so if a series of different people buy a specific NFT, the original owner of that NFT will get royalties. I think it works for certain musicians out there at the minute. This is something that I think it's kind of hit and miss at the minute. So there are a lot of teething problems with it. Whether or not I'll use it myself, I don't know. That's the thing. It's very much like an investment style setup where you do need some capital to, especially to set up on Ethereum. What does it mean as creatives? I think it's quite a disconcerting thing, to be honest. Whether or not it kind of takes the value away from like physical pieces of art or something that's kind of tangible that you can hold. Yeah, that's kind of like to be continued kind of thing. There is another disconcerting factor in regards to the computer that runs this so-called blockchain. So blockchain is basically where all of the NFT transactions are logged. It shows whether or not someone has that amount of Ethereum money in their account. So it makes everyone's Ethereum accounts public. So this is what the blockchain does. It shows every single transaction. This is kind of how it determines whether an NFT is original. Just to kind of recap, NFT, non-fungible token, the original piece of digital content. Ethereum, the wallet, the cryptocurrency, the platform that these NFTs are traded on, and the blockchain, which keeps track of these NFTs and kind of provides the certification of authenticity for these NFTs. There are concerns around the blockchain. The blockchain is basically a massive computer. Now, the computer itself, I believe, is releasing high carbon emissions. So I think the more people jump on this NFT trend bandwagon, it will inevitably lead to bigger, more high carbon emission pumping computers to kind of log everything that's going on within the blockchain. I think it's a novelty. That's kind of my honest opinion. I think that's kind of why I'm really not too taken with it. The thing is, it's very similar to like the stock market where, you know, you're kind of gambling this money. There's no guarantee that you'll make a return on these NFTs. And I mean, you're buying something that's kind of invisible anyway. This is kind of what worries me as like a creative. The fact that we put so much of ourselves and our work online, you know, all it takes is like a massive power cut or something and all that work's gone and we've got nothing to show for it. So I'm not advising people for it. I'm not advising people against it. I see the benefits of it. I see the lure, and I think that's probably why it's always great to research these kinds of things. If it sounds too good to be true, it's always worth taking a breather before you decide on jumping into these things, especially when money is concerned. You know, I think everyone out there is kind of looking for that quick fix, and there is never a quick fix. You know, I think we've just kind of been brainwashed to think the hard work is a bad thing, and it's not. That's kind of where most of the reward comes from. Summary on NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Would I deal with them? No. Just a bit of a side note, with my YouTube channel, I hope to kind of take it where I'm providing, you know, free entertainment for people, free information, free tutorials at some point when I get around to it. I believe in that. It baffles me that we can put prices on these things to begin with. You know, who's decided that a GIF is worth like ridiculous amounts of money when, you know, there's someone grafting over years and years to create like a wonderful piece of artwork and it sells for like £100 or something. You know, it kind of baffles me. The whole concept of it baffles me. So hopefully that was informative. Thank you for watching. If you stuck around to watch it all, hopefully it kind of sparked the interest to look into it yourself and make what you will of it yourself. Yeah, it's kind of what I hope to promote. A bit more people out there think for themselves. Remember, we can think for ourselves, you know. We don't have to be told what to think and feel and all that thing. Don't let them win. If you enjoyed that, please do subscribe. Guys, girls, non-binds. It will be an absolute pleasure to try and entertain you and inform you. This year, I have some great projects lined up. I've just finished, my final frame for this, my second animated film. I will be doing a behind the scenes feature to go along with it. All the best, Happy New Year to you guys, and bye! As ever will, Ethereum. That's my word of the day, disconcerting. Hopefully I'm not rambling too much. If you can wrap your head around that. So, completely off my head, unscripted, boom.